Hold on. Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up?
What up?
Hey,
What's good?
it's already gonna be a hot one. It's already gonna be a hot one. I know.
Jeez.
Had to
I'm not
drop
gonna
a
let
hot
this
one before this.
You did a what?
Had to drop a hot one before this because this
Hey,
episode's
get
gonna be
outta here.
too hot.
You know what? We don't want to hear from Mikey because Mikey's gonna go to a Padres game tonight. So
Dude,
I don't know about that.
Dude, no. I'm gonna go see them play the Padres, and I love the Dodgers just as much as I hate the Padres. Fuck them.
All right. Timmy, you've been working on your stuff lately. We see you out there.
Sure.
We see you out there working.
Of
You
course.
feeling good?
I feel great. It's the best
Good.
I've felt in months, dude.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Yeah, Timmy getting after it, getting right. I need to get right a little bit.
Dude,
You know?
you're looking big, dog. The no sleeves is really doing it.
I'm liking this count.
You look real punk rock right now.
Come to the episode like that every single time.
Every
bro.
time
Yes.
Mhm.
cut off.
The people need it.
Dude, it is hot. It is hot in LA, Mikey.
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
know about
It's
Timmy.
95 out here.
Same here. It's bad.
Ridiculous.
It's like a little cooler today, but it's like that. And now right outside it's like muggy and hot and cloud. It's like earthquake weather. You know what they're saying? Carson got rocked by an earthquake the other day. Speaking of it, Timmy, you hear it?
Yeah, I did. It was a 4.6, dude. That's
Timmy was
crazy.
right there, dude.
I know, right on
It's
top of it.
That's crazy because that was actually the one time I wasn't in Carson. I went to the gym.
Oh,
I was driving my car, so I didn't know about it until like my mom had texted me. She was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah,
hell no, dude. Mom was freaking, dog. I got that call like ASAP.
Yeah, it was crazy. I heard like a rumble, and then I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And then it was an earthquake or whatever. And I don't know. I was like moving around, so I didn't feel it. You know who did feel an earthquake and got rocked in the last week?
Oh, no.
The LA Galaxy. We're coming off a horrendous week, boys. Let's just get into it. A horrendous week. And Galaxy Twitter's not feeling so good. Galaxy
Shit, I'm
Twitter's
not either.
wilded. Yeah, you're not either. Yeah, you're not either. I'm not either. Timmy, how are you feeling about it?
Not good. I feel
You
like
know what?
absolute shit.
Yeah, the draw to Houston 1-1. I was like, fine, we get a point.
Whatever, we'll take it.
We go up to Minnesota and we get rocked, and people don't seem to be knowing where to put the blame. And I'm willing to bet all of us have a different place we want to put the blame. But let's get into this press conference because it was pretty wild. Just from my notes, a couple of things Greg said. He kept saying, okay, so he was saying stuff without saying stuff, if that makes sense, you know?
Very
like,
passive aggressive.
Yeah, he's like, we're choosing to rest in the wrong places. We are making simple mistakes, like heading the ball back into play. A shot at Nico gave up the first goal. He's like, we're making mistakes. Again, we're not closing down in the middle. Basically, I heard Greg Vanney saying this week, these motherfuckers are lazy and stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And really, I think that's what the press conference boiled down to. And I'm hamming it up a little bit for the show right now, but that's what he said. He said, we're not making smart mistakes and we're being lazy because we're not making the plays that we need to play. Mike, you want to react to that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm completely on Greg's side with this. I mean, he is a great man manager, I believe, and the fact that he was able to go out into the press conference and not really throw anyone under the bus, but address our seemingly prominent defensive woes. I mean, I feel like he said what he needed to say, and Seba was able to sort of throw that shit around a little bit, and I was like, dude, I don't want to hear it from you.
We're gonna get to Seba in a minute. Don't go there yet. Timmy, what do you think about what Vanny said? Do you agree that these people are making stupid mistakes and the team's being lazy?
Yes. I don't know about late. Well, yeah.
Is it
actually.
lazy? Is it lazy, or you think they
I
just
think
don't
they're
know
just.
what to do?
It's not lazy. It's just them losing a little bit of steam. They've had a busy week. I'm not gonna make excuses. It's just facts. They have had a busy week, but like, dude, it should not be that horrible, especially in Minnesota, who have they haven't beat us until then. I mean, that was just.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even just a 1-0 loss. It was
Nope.
fucking 3-0.
Yeah, we got rocked.
We
They
got
didn't
rocked.
close him down. What's that fool's name? What's his name?
Reynoso?
Reynoso. You know, that's like, I mean, I'm going to say it, but that's like, he's like that Carlos Vela style player. He's going to cut back and rock you with his left foot, and they just didn't do it.
Twice. It happened.
They
It didn't happen
just
just once.
didn't
It
do
happened twice.
Yeah, I will go as far as to say Minnesota did not beat the Galaxy. Reynoso beat the Galaxy.
Exactly.
And it's because they don't close down. They're not talking. And if you ask me, I think Vanny, he's telling us week in and week out and week in and week out, he's blaming the defense. He's like, we get our chances and we don't finish our chances. That's one thing. But we're consistently getting scored on first. And when we get scored on first, we get taken out of the game the way we want to play the game. I think anyone who knows soccer tactically will tell you the same. It's an obvious statement, but I think it's time to start reading into what Greg is telling us in these pressers. LA is Our House releases the pressers for everybody to hear. Subscribe to them if you want to hear those. But Greg is telling us that it's not fucking good enough. And you know what, boys? I'm Team Greg, and I agree.
Me too.
I'm ready to let the boys have it, Mike. I'm teeing up. I'm ready to
Yep,
let the boys
thank
have
you.
it.
Thank you.
It's time, dude. Because that's
It's
just
not
ridiculous.
You know what? And it's frustrating because they are good. They're just being fucking stupid right now.
No, they are not fucking good.
I think individually there's talent.
Yeah, but it's not an individual sport.
True.
It's not an individual sport. We fucking suck. You don't play 6 games and not get a win if you don't fucking suck. Like, you suck. Like, everyone in the back line fucking sucks. Williams, Steres, Depew, Villafaña, or we'll let Araujo relax.
Yeah.
But everyone else in the back besides Araujo fucking sucks. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's happening. I've gone back and I've analyzed our games up until like our previous win 6 games ago. And
This dude.
it's fucking stupid. Like, we point blank, we suck. We need to get better. I don't know who can save us. But all that shit that Greg was talking about at the beginning of the season about building from the back, I want to know where that is now.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think they do build from the back. They're just not smart about it. They consistently miss the 10-yard pass. They consistently get cut out. And I don't know if it's because they're too obvious, or if they just suck. And like, I think they just suck. I think they just suck right now. I'm with you, Mikey. And you know what? I was listening to the press conference. I'm like, yes, Greg, I agree. Yes, they're making mistakes. Yes. And then this fool Seba comes out and he says, and I like Sebastian. I'm put on the record. I like Sebastian. I think he's a good human.
Hawthorne boy, come on, dog.
I think he has great potential. Sebastian comes out. Hey, guys. This dude is the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. It was the softest response. And I'm not a Sebastian is soft guy. I'm not. But this week in the press conference, it pissed me off, dude. He was like, yeah, I guess. So he repeated everything Greg said, which I think is actually a highlight, a positive. They are internalizing what Greg is saying in the locker room. Clearly, everybody's on the same page about what is supposed to be happening. But when he is asked, Josh Gassman asked him, whose fault is it? He's like,
like, just say a fucking name, dog. Just put it on something. Put it on someone. Don't look fucking stupid.
Well, I think they're on that play his brothers trip thing, and like, it's great when it works. And I don't know. I think, well, Mikey, I guess this is what I want to transition. I want to transition into your point. You think something else is going on in the locker room. I want to hear you boys talk about it.
110%.
G-San says they are all homies.
Yeah, they're all homies, and they don't know how to fucking check each other when they suck. That's the downside of being your homies. It's like, oh, if that's your boy and he does shit, you're not gonna. If you're a real homie, you get in his fucking face and be like, hey, Jonah, maybe you need to play more than fucking 20 minutes a game. How about that?
Yeah, you don't think that's happening in the locker room?
No, because they're all fucking butt buddies. Every single one of them is fucking butt buddies.
Timmy, what do you think?
I might have to agree with Mikey on this one. It's a rare occasion, but I agree, man. We're just not doing good. We're not. No one's being held accountable. I mean, Greg's holding people accountable, but he's not saying any names.
Yeah, it's like in
But-
FIFA career mode. It's like you can
Yeah.
put the option to like chew them out, and then it kills the morale, right? But
Yeah.
at this point, does Vanny need to do it?
It's
Does he need to
crucial.
lay-
It's very crucial right now.
does he
They
need
have
to
to
lay
step
some
it
sauce?
up.
Also, before we get into what's going on behind the scenes, I want to know what the fucking mindset was. I mean, I love Sebastian. Me too. I predicted him to have a big season this year, and you know that due to how this season has went, that really hasn't been the case with 9 games left. But why, out of everyone, you send Sebastian out?
Ooh, why?
Why do you send Sebastian out? You know he's not going to say anything. Like not discounting Seba's like professionalism and being a professional, but like why don't you send Sasha out? Why don't you send someone that can sort of put themselves first and take accountability? Because Sebastian just deflected everything in the interview.
I love Sasha.
He repeated everything.
He deflected everything verbatim.
He just repeated everything Greg said.
Yeah. I don't get it, but I definitely think there's something going on behind the scenes that we are not privy to. Because
I think
So what makes you say that? Like, I want to dig into your mind about that. I know you've been thinking about that for a while.
I mean, it's just there's been such a discrepancy in play from our last win till now, and it only seems to get worse. And it only seems that we dig ourselves a bigger hole. And I feel like that comes down to not having a locker room captain, like not someone that'll. Cheech can say whatever the fuck he wants. Cheech hasn't played half the season. No one's going to listen to Cheech.
Okay, so that's a great point. Let's stop there. Chicharito, he's been known to go in there and chew some people out and motivate, but you're right. He's lost his clout a little bit because he hasn't been playing, right?
I don't want to hear it from the guy that hasn't played. I want to hear it by someone that's playing 90 minutes.
Right. I mean, they continually put Sasha out there, and he's, and I think in my mind, I think they put Seba out there because they're giving Sasha a rest from that shit. But man, like I was fine. I was like, you know what? We took a fat L. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. C-San says so angry. C-San, I'm trying to get ready for the trip to Austin, man. I'm trying to do my woo-saw. I'm trying.
Bro, this is therapy right now. This is therapy.
It's therapy. It's just I was fine. I was like, good. We take a fat L. Like maybe now we can get that expectation back. I want to talk about a poll we did in a minute. But when Seba came out, dude, and I saw that like GBS, like I don't know, kind of thing. Like
you want to drag your fucking feet anymore, buddy? Like, is that what you want to do?
Dude. Yeah, Timmy, what's your reaction to that?
I mean, we understand why Sebastian Lletget isn't the captain.
Oh,
that's a good reason why. Because a lot of people are wondering, like, why isn't he the captain? Well, that's why he doesn't.
He does shit like that, dog.
He does shit like that, and he doesn't step up to the occasion. While Sasha, on the other hand, who I love, by the way, he won me over the first game, and he just steps up and he says it straight up. He's like, "We're not doing good right now. Like, we really have to get better." And he was being straight up about it, and that's why I retweeted that video clip that he had with Nikki K, that Nikki K interview for the Houston game, I believe, and he said it all. Like it was just our fault. We were making a lot of mistakes. The other team, fuck.
Leave Becky alone.
Hey, not hot shower, bro.
Yeah, dude, I died on Twitter, man. Somebody was like, "Can we just like hook up Dayon with the Yellow Ranger and like move Sebastian out of here?" I fucking died.
That was on Discord. I saw
oh my god. Okay, that's a great transition, dude. Because Timmy got on his Discord fingers again and got into it. I was losing my mind on Discord too, and like to C-San's point, he's like so angry. C-San, you're right. Like trying to like take it with a grain of salt, but sometimes I like stay away from Discord at this point. Most of the
I'm not even on Discord. I'm just fucking pissed,
dude. It's just too much. But like these people were like Greg out and all of this shit, and like
there's a difference between criticism and like giving like not advice,
being irrational.
There's a difference between doing that and being super extra fucking toxic, like saying, "Oh, this whole team sucks," this and that. Completely like taking the I don't know what's the word for it, but like taking all the actions they've done this whole entire
credibility,
just thrown away. Yeah, the credibility. There you go. And I don't like that, dude. That's really stupid because it just makes me feel a whole lot worse. Because I mean, we weren't terrible in the beginning of the season. They're making it seem like we were shit the whole entire season, dude. I mean, because after a while, it just burns me out, dude.
this is what I think too, Timmy. On to your point, I think there's a point, like we had said, managing expectations at the beginning of the season. We were always saying, let's see, y'all should make a public G30 server and see people's opinions and talk about it on here. We should do that. I think we should do that. We're moving towards that. Dude, so in the beginning we kept saying manage expectations. I don't need that shit. Yeah, manage expectations, right? And we did, and I think we got a little ahead of ourselves as a fan base.
Yeah.
And again, we like a little regression. Like mind you, we are still in 4th place. That is slipping away. I'm not under any, like, Galaxy Guy podcasted all this crazy like math, like the Hangover thing with Zach Galifianakis, like the math about like how we can end up out of the playoff picture after this weekend. I think that's extreme.
He was counting cards.
And I like the numbers thing, and I do very much appreciate the numbers, and I appreciate the calculations. Galaxy. Love Galaxy Guy, but my issue with that is that it's like there are so many different variables, and to just sort of put our season in a set of numbers, granted they are realistic numbers, and I wouldn't put anything that he has done out of the realm of possibility, but so many things can change. And I feel that if we line ourselves up to expect these things, it's like we automatically lose. You know, it's like if we think we're going to lose the next 6, I mean, I don't know about the guys on the field, but like, dude, we need to do something.
I did a poll. Okay, so I was like, listen, is Discord fucking and Twitterverse and Facebook, like I don't even go to the Facebook. The Facebook is getting like a
I heard the Facebook is
trash. Yeah, I don't even look on there no more, bro.
Look, I put a poll out to the Twitterverse. We live in the Twitterverse. In my heart, that's where I see like Galaxy Land is in the Twitterverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Galaxy Family Discord, though, G-Man, shout out, much love, all that shit. That's not a criticism on them. It's just like some people in there were wild. And so I asked the question, quote, look, people are feeling a lot of ways right now, and Galaxy Twitter can get pretty wild. We want to get to the bottom where people are specifically in relation to their original expectations for this year. These seem to be the 3 prevailing attitudes. Where are you? And the choices were Vanny out, don't at me, because people said that.
Yep.
Sad, but we can fix it. We have said that. Or about what I expected, kind of what we were trying to do at the beginning of the season when we were losing to Seattle. We were trying to manage expectations. The results. Sad, but we can fix it came in with the majority. 61.3% of people felt that way. I think that's reasonable. About what I expected, 35.5%. Again, I think that's reasonable. I think you could flip-flop those. It'd be a reasonable conversation. Still, 3.2%, and I don't know if y'all are trolling, but 3.2% of the people who answered to this poll, and there were 60 people, said Vanny out, don't at me. And I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. You know what I mean? So in my heart, I was like, okay. Chris says, all will be forgotten once they tie LAFC season.
Fair enough.
Season.
That's so true, man.
And that was me. Yeah, you know what? Probably.
That's you guys. That's not me. That's you guys.
That's what I was going to say, dude. That's what I was going to say, dude. Like, I don't know if people just clicked that to be funny, but there were some very loud people in Discord saying Vanny out, and I just wanted to address it. Mikey, over to you.
I had tweeted out earlier this week, and it sort of goes against what I'm saying now on the podcast, but I said, hey, it's fine to be skeptical, and it's fine to be angry because it is all very justified. Our performances have warranted this type of reaction from the fans, and we know we are a very reactionary fan base. I feel it's okay to question. It's okay to be skeptical. Don't get me wrong. And it is okay to be angry. And I like it when the Galaxy family's angry because that's when we seem to figure shit out the most. When shit starts kind of going south and we start like not putting up with the bullshit that's been happening, like the 6 games where we don't fucking win. Like I think
we got 3 points or something out of like 8.
Yeah. Like I think the only thing we can do from now is turn it around. It can't get much worse. I mean, it can get worse, but like, I don't know. I tweeted out that it was okay to be skeptical, but the calling for Greg's head thing, I feel like that's a little bit over exaggerated. I feel like it's too much.
Yeah, it's a reach in my opinion.
The dude hasn't had one full offseason. Like he got hired at the beginning of the offseason, right?
Yep.
So let's talk about these standings, right? So we did fuck up. We could have been in the 40-point range with Colorado and like had our home spot locked up, but now we have to worry about Portland, Salt Lake, Minnesota, and LAFC is back in the picture now too. I mean, I think we're hitting the floor. If this is the floor, if the floor before the season started, if this is the floor and it was like you're fighting for a home playoff game in 4th place, most people would have been like, all right, because we ourselves projected them lower. You know what I mean? And we just can't lose sight of that.
Yeah. Look at that. I wanted you to highlight that.
I think Kevin Hartman hasn't trained the goalies right.
I can't tell if he's trolling or if he's for real, but if he's for real, that's a hard ass take. But I mean, it's from the last couple of games, it's fair because both goalies haven't been that good.
Can we please put the Klinsmann to bed thing? Look, I love Jonathan Klinsmann. He stood on his head. Thank you, sir, for your service.
Stop.
Thank you.
He's a great backup. Drop that shit.
Please stop.
If you fucking think
Mikey's hot today.
Jonathan Klinsmann is better than James Bond because of one James Bond, Jonathan Bond, long
James Bond. He is
same
James
thing.
Bondy.
Same if you think Klinsmann is better than Bondy, I want you to go to my fucking Twitter and unfollow me. Please be my fucking guest. Please. You're ridiculous. You're fucking ridiculous.
Who has more goals against though? C-San.
He's on the Clinzy train.
Come on. No, come on. He's played 2 games. For real.
Yeah, come on, dog. You gotta be fucking better, dog.
You gotta be fucking better.
Oh, we love you, C-San. We love you, C-San. I love what C-San does amazing things for this show. We appreciate you, sir.
He does, man.
I don't know where to go from there, boys. Look, we've already shit talked for 20 minutes. Let's get into this Austin game, dude.
Austin.
Oh, he said, "Wow, that's my line, bro."
That's the point.
Ooh.
I know that. I know that's your line, C-San.
Hashtag TM trademark.
Dude, they're fucking listening to me in the fucking.
Are they listening to you?
I can hear like my backtrack.
Dude. So let's talk about this Austin game. Currently, Austin is the worst team in the league. They have 19 points to our 38. They got 5 wins, 3 of them at home, 16 losses, 4 ties. They have a negative 15 goal differential. Motherfucker. If we can't put up points on this Austin team, then I don't know. Then I'm gonna burn the shit down. Like if we can't beat Austin, then we're in trouble. And then that doomsday prediction, like the darkest timeline that the Galaxy Guy podcast has like created, then like
really
maybe that's
not.
True.
I really hope not, because I looked at that and I had sort of like a moment of like, oh fuck, this might happen.
They have a negative 15 goal differential.
Hey man, Christian Pulisic is a Austin FC supporter. You might catch him at the game.
I hope so. So I am headed out to Austin. If you are going to Austin and listening to this and need a guide, I created a little bit of a city guide. Fun fact, I lived in Austin for 3 years, and I'm in.
Dude, no way.
I'm looking forward to going back there. So if you need that, hit me up. But it's going to be great. I'm excited to go to Q2 Arena. I am friends with Sir Quirkus. If you don't know who Sir Quirkus is, he dresses like a tree, and he's like a really ardent Austin FC supporter. Love my buddy Rashid. I don't know if he'll listen to this, but there's some kooks out there, dude. And it'll be fun. I think we're gonna be one of those. Austin's gonna be one of those teams that we like play real hard, but I think we're homies at the end of the day. You know, like there's those teams you like get along with, kind of. They're like your friend teams a little bit. I think I get that vibe.
You know why? You know why we get along with them?
Why?
Because they're bad. They're fucking trash. That's why we're friendly with them, because they're fucking trash. But you know what? We're trash too. So you know what? I'm gonna go into the score prediction later. I'm already formulating some shit.
All right.
I'm so fucking tired.
We're gonna get to that next. C-San says Galaxy taking 20,000 fans out there, bro. We can't get 20,000 at home. Wait till they beat us. Won't be cool. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Oh, C-San. So yeah, there's a lot of people traveling.
Is it actually 20,000? There's no fucking way,
their
dude.
Stadium's
No
like
shot. Their stadium's 20,000.
But it's a lot. A lot of people are traveling, which raises the question, right? Like we travel really well as a team. I think ACB, I think Outlaws, I think Galaxians, I think Riot Squad. Who am I forgetting? I think Ghost Ultras. I think all those guys. They travel really we travel really well. Mikey, since you're feeling nice and hot, C-San gave me an idea for a Mikey's Corner here. We travel really well. And obviously you can't compare 1,000 traveling fans, and that would be a lot. Like the joke for a long time on Riot Squadcast has been get one, or not the joke, but the goal has been 1K to San Jose because we travel like in mass up there. But let's say we take 500-600. When I went to Houston, there was like 400 people before the pandemic, right? Like let's say we take 300-500 people over there. Why can't we get the 20K? Well, we do get the 20K at home, okay, but like, why can't we fill it up?
Yeah, that's the hot button question. Why can't we fill up our stadium? Is that the Mike's Corner question?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know because we suck. Like I don't okay. Before the 6 winless games, I mean, we were still struggling with attendance.
Yeah,
the weekday games.
Part of that is COVID too. Like, let's be real.
COVID related, but I mean, I don't know. The fucking stadium food sucks. You don't let the hot dog guys chill out the fucking stadium. Like, you cut the celebrations early. It all goes back to ownership.
Are we cursed now?
I don't think we're.
Timmy, why did you say that?
Are we?
Dude, Timmy, you jinxed this shit, bro.
No. Check this out though, because like I'm not a theorist, but like, it makes sense, dude. Because ever since they've been taken away from us, we've been shitting the bed.
Dude, those hot dogs, bro, I miss them after the game, dude. Those are the best. I'm about to go get one at Petco when I leave in like 30 minutes.
This motherfucker's gonna go to Petco Park right now. Whatever, dude. Timmy, let's talk about where you're sitting. Where are you sitting? Where are you right now?
I am in Hawthorne, California.
All right.
Hometown, yes. But unfortunately, I'm at my friend's house who is a LAFC fan. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do to get on the show. You feel me?
Dude.
Yeah, and also...
Timmy, they named something after you.
There's no
#, Timmy out.
Oh, my God. This is a thing now. Forever, the spicy taco curse. Bro.
No, there ain't no way. There ain't no way.
Mikey, write that down.
Yeah, I'm already got it. I'm going to start tweeting it out and start shit posting on Twitter.
Oh, no.
All right, boys. Final thoughts. Or Timmy, go ahead. Timmy, what were you saying?
So I was saying that if we do somehow, some way lose that Austin game, it's gonna be a bumpy ass road, dude. Because I'm looking at our schedule right now, and we play Portland, Houston again in Houston, Dallas, Sporting Kansas City on the 27th, and Seattle, bro. That is a bumpy ass end of the way to end the season.
We drop points to Houston. We drop points to Minnesota. We drop points to
Seattle.
Dallas, right? They blew us out.
Yep.
We could end up in that situation again where it's fucking decision day. And we're like battling for points when we could have had a home playoff game.
Yep.
So I think, you want to know my prediction for the rest of the season?
Let's say it.
I think everything comes down to our games with Real Salt Lake. On our best day, I think we can beat Portland. They're wonky like us. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. Right? Minnesota, we usually beat them. LAFC is a tough game, but they've never beat us at home, right? So like it is what it is. Dallas, we should beat. Houston, we should beat if we correct. If we do what we need to do, we will correct. And theoretically we would beat them, right?
Yep.
I mean, you'd hope so.
You'd hope so.
Yeah.
Salt Lake. We play Timmy. We play Salt Lake how many more times?
I believe one more time.
Just
one more time.
We drop points to them. That's 3 points we need to create the gap. We need the 3 from Austin, and then like we'll scramble and maybe we get a home playoff game. Maybe we don't. Right? With the other teams, are we going to beat Seattle? I don't know. Are we going to beat whatever? I don't know. Like it depends on how we shape up or how we fix this. If Greg's gonna fix it, however he's gonna fix it, right?
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate and say that Seattle do play really bad towards the end of the season, but then all of a sudden when playoffs come around, they shoot the hell up, dude. I've seen it time and time again.
Well, they're slumping right now. You called it, right?
Yep.
So I think it comes down to I think whether we are made or broken by Portland and Salt Lake. If we take care of those 2 games, I think we're okay. And Levas, if we can beat them.
Yeah. Sorry, right? Roland. We got to take care of business.
Yeah. If we can beat the next 3 teams, okay. We'll see. Or even draw, get points out of there. I don't know, though. I think it's going to come down to that Salt Lake game, though, in the end.
I haven't felt this way in a long time, boys. Fuck me.
Yeah.
It's down to the wire now. That's on. We should name the episode that Down to the Wire.
Okay, maybe we can change the title name because I named it Yee
Yee
Haw Lil
Haw Lil
Galaxy
Galaxy.
because we're going to Texas.
Oh, that's right.
But I can change it
/ Down to the Wire.
Down to the Wire, featuring the spicy taco curse. Damn, that better not be a thing.
I hope
That
not.
better. If I'm in Austin and we lose, I'm gonna get on FaceTime live on Twitter and start going around asking people about the spicy taco curse.
Oh no,
Mhm.
not again.
All right, score prediction, Mikey. For real though, be hot, but like realistically.
Realistically, I think we continue the winless streak, and I think we play out a 1-1 draw.
Okay, Timmy.
But it's so hard to be positive right now. It's really hard to come up with a good score prediction, but I think it's going to be a high scoring game just because of how leaky both of our defenses are. So I'm going to say 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Damn,
Mhm.
boys, you put me in a hard spot. We
I'm
can't
just going
lose.
off of the past games, man. It's
we
hard.
can't lose, right? And so I'm thinking like we beat Minnesota or drew them how many times? 9 times.
Yep.
Fine. Let's put it in context. They got their win. Like statistically, fine. They got their win, right? If that was a fluke, and I hope it was, even though I don't think it completely is, we should have to bounce back against this team. They're just so bad. I'm gonna call a 2-0 win. Then after that, I don't know. Because it gets real bumpy ass, but we have to get these 3 points, or I think it snowballs. So I'm calling this a must-win game. Yep. I think we have to win 2-0. But a point on the road is a point on the road.
Yeah.
So that's fine. All right, boys. Final thoughts, Mikey?
I feel like this is a very crucial game. This is a season-defining match against Austin, and I don't think we come out on the other side with 3 points. I would love it, but this is the beginning of the end for the Galaxy, and I think we will slowly fall out of the playoff race, as I had predicted earlier on this season.
Ooh, did you predict we weren't going to make it in?
Yep, I said we were going to finish right below the red line.
Okay.
Damn.
So it's adding up. I feel like we had a very electric start to the season. Everything was fresh and new, and now that we've had time to settle with the reality, our expectations have been grounded a little bit, and I don't think the Galaxy are going to be able to get the job done this season.
Okay, and it's still growth, right?
It's still growth. It's growth. It'll teach the boys more than anything. If we don't make playoffs, to maybe grow into the roles, and maybe we find a little bit more consistency with our new acquisitions and the coaching, and we can maybe operate from there.
Buy in a little bit more to Greg's system, and Greg, I'm sure, would tell you the same shit. He's like, it's year 1 of an experiment. Mm-hmm. All right, I think that's fair, Timmy. Thoughts in general.
It's been shitty past couple of weeks. As you guys said, Austin is a must win. I'm hoping that it's a good win. Also, I want to kind of shine into the DTK situation a little bit because
oh yeah,
his time is running out. Jonah's time is gone as well too. I think he's a goner. I'm honestly fine with him leaving, dude. Oh my god, but yeah, dude. I don't know. Do you guys think Greg Vanney would take over if DTK?
I don't know.
I don't want him to.
Josh Guessman did on Corner of the Galaxy.
I did see that.
He dropped an interview with DTK. I was listening to it. I haven't finished it, but go check that out over at Corner of the Galaxy. But DTK, it was about youth development. Mm-hmm. I thought it was weird that it was kind of like an off-topic,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
kind of thing, and he sounded kind of low. So I don't know, but that's a good thought too, Tim.
Yep.
I've given you all my thoughts, man. Shout out to Brandon, who's been hanging out in the chat. Shout out to CSAN07, always hanging out and contributing to the show.
Oh, boy.
And everyone else who's listening and maybe not in the chat, but know that is an option, and we'll bring you on here.
Yep.
If you want to come on here. So with that, Mikey, you want to hit him with the socials?
Yeah, if you guys have been listening this far into the podcast, you guys come check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcasts at the G30 Podcast. That is the G30 Podcast. If you want to come check me out on my socials, you can do so, and check me out on Twitter at CFC Michael. And that'll be it for me today, boys.
Mikey solo. Mike, we're setting him off with Petco solo. Damn. Spicy.
You can follow me on here at Twitter at SpicyTaco118. My private Instagram is SpicyTaco18. You can keep up with us and the G30 crew at G30 Podcast on all platforms.
Sick. If you just joined us, I saw a couple upticks. Go back and listen to this one. It's a spicy one. I am Count Chalk 786 on Twitter. We will see you on the other side after Austin. Peace. Deuces.
Deuces.
Peace.